Sounds about right. She squared her shoulders, now to lay it all out in a straightforward manner, just like during a client presentation about an efficiency strategy. She could do this. She had a black belt in compartmentalizing. And we both came into it with our eyes open. I was totally honest and upfront about my disinterest in a relationship, as were you. Yes, the efficiency expert explained it all very methodically, although I was disappointed in the lack of a PowerPoint.
Max said it with a smile, but there was an underlying hurt in his tone. Guilt pricked her conscience because she really did care about Max. This was why she had always separated sex from any feeling beyond companionship. It got messy, and messy things were, by definition, illogical and disorderly. Two things that had always given Natalie cold sweats and psychological tremors.
I didn't realize something had changed for you, she said.
But not for you.
Her shoulders drooped.
Not for me.
God, she wished she had a different answer. Max scrubbed at his buzz-cut, black hair as if he were washing out the past few months.
Is it not for you just with me, or not for you with anyone?
I don't know, but I need to find out.
It was past time, really. He wrapped the soft blue sheet around his lean hips and strutted over to her, every inch of him looking as though he'd just stepped off the professional gridiron a month ago instead of 5 years. Damn, he was a walking orgasm, and she had just turned down his proposal to date exclusively. Maybe there was something to the idea that all the sweets were born with a self-destructive crazy gene.
Change is a bitch.
Max tucked a finger under her chin and tilted her face up so she had no choice but to look into his kind brown eyes.
Don't ever let her see you sweat.
That wouldn't be very productive.
Her voice wobbled with regret. Max's only sin was wanting more than her firmly boxed-up heart could give him.
And everyone knows you won't put up with that.
He brushed his lips across her forehead in a petal soft kiss before smacking her ass like a football player about to storm the field.
Now, get out of here before I drag you back into bed for goodbye sex.
Natalie held it together for the 2 minutes and 14 seconds it took her to exit Max's apartment, cross the parking lot, and barricade herself behind her Honda Civic's locked doors. Only then did she give in to the tremble shaking her bottom lip and rest her forehead against the cold steering wheel. For once, she didn't count the seconds as her shoulders shook and tears rolled down her cheeks. Eventually, the wetness dried, exhaustion replaced the shaking, and her composure returned.
Whining and whimpering never solved anything.
She pulled a tissue from the box kept in the glove compartment and patted it under her eye. She took a steadying breath before hooking her fingers in her pearl necklace and repeating her mantra.
See a problem? Fix a problem. There's a process for everything.
But what was the solution when the problem was her? She glanced down at her phone to reread the text her older sister Miranda had sent yesterday. Well, older by all of 3 minutes. The same amount of time she was older than her little sister, Olivia. She brought up the message. Miranda.
This place is a 25 on a 10-point nightmare scale. I need an efficiency expert to help get the brewery online. Any recommendations for folks in the area who won't kill my budget?
Her Uncle Julian, who left her and her sisters a worn-down craft brewery when he died, had sworn all the threes in the triplets' lives were good luck. If they were, she'd yet to experience it. Her fingers stilled on her pearl necklace. Salvation. Maybe it wasn't what the solution to her problem was, but where. If she were researching the source of her aversion to relationships, starting at the beginning made sense. For added value, she'd get to see her older sister and could help put the brewery back on the path to profitability. It was a win-win. Turning the key in the ignition, Natalie started organizing her schedule in her head. None of the clients at her fledgling consulting firm needed her on location. She could as easily streamline their systems from Salvation, Virginia, as she could from Kelwood, Missouri. She pulled out onto the street, invigorated by the